Assalamu alaikum dear students. I am your teacher and host Vikar. I am presently posted at Government High School Garura. Today I am going to teach you a very important chapter, that is carbon and its compounds. Chapter 8 from chemistry, class 10th. This chapter is very important from the examination point of view. In this chapter we shall be learning about carbon and its compounds. A list of topics to be covered in this chapter are as: number 1, introduction and occurrence of carbon; number 2, bonding in carbon; number 3, special properties of carbon; number 4, hydrocarbons and its classifications; number 5, saturated and unsaturated compounds with their special reactions; number 6, functional groups and their properties; number 7, soaps and detergents. These are the topics which we have to cover in this chapter. So let's start with our first topic, that is introduction of carbon. Carbon is an element with symbol C and atomic number 6. As we all know, in modern periodic table we have various numbers of elements, nearly 118 or 119 elements present, and carbon is one among them. Carbon, it is denoted by symbol capital C, and in this carbon the atomic number is 6. That means we have 6 electrons or 6 protons in our carbon. That's our atomic number. As we know, carbon is a non-metal. There are metals, there are non-metals, metalloids in our periodic table, and carbon is a non-metal with electronic configuration of 2 and 4. What do you mean by electronic configuration? Electronic configuration is defined as distribution of electrons of an atom in atomic shell, orbit or orbitals. सिंपली इलेक्ट्रॉन्स को डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करना इन ए शेल या ऑर्बिट में या ऑर्बिटल में, इसे हम बोलते हैं इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन. जो हमारा कार्बन है इसकी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन है 2 and 4. दैट मीन्स in our first shell, that's K shell, we have 2 electrons, and in our second shell, that's L shell, we have 4 electrons in carbon. As we know that each shell contains fixed number of electrons. Each shell contains fixed number of electrons. The first shell can hold up to 2 electrons, the second shell can hold up to 8 electrons. Similarly, the third shell can hold up to 18 electrons. First shell, that's K, second shell, that's L, third shell, that's M, fourth shell, that's N, K, L, M, N. These are the shells in an atom. in an atom or in a molecule. These shells contains fixed number of electrons. Back to carbon. In carbon we have two shells. We have 6 electrons. And we distribute these 6 electrons into two shells. In our first shell, that is K shell, we have 2 electrons, and in our second shell we have 4 electrons. 2 and 4 is equal to 6. As suggested by the electronic configuration, carbon belongs to second period and 14th group. As we know that our periodic table, in our periodic table there are horizontal rows. There are 7 horizontal rows. These horizontal rows are known as or called as periods. There are 7 periods, and there are 18 vertical columns. There are 18 vertical columns. These vertical columns are known as groups. So जो हमारा कार्बन है वो सेकेंड पीरियड में आता है और 14th ग्रुप में पाया जाता है. 14th ग्रुप में पाया जाता है. सेकेंड पीरियड में आता है और 14th ग्रुप में पाया जाता है हमारा कार्बन. Carbon always forms covalent bonds by the mutual sharing of electrons. Carbon neither gains electrons nor loses its electrons. It can only share its electrons to attain octet configuration. जो हमारा कार्बन है ना ये इलेक्ट्रॉन्स गेन कर सकता है ना ये लूज़ कर सकता है, सिर्फ और सिर्फ इलेक्ट्रॉन शेयर कर सकता है. इट मीन्स कि कोवलेंट बॉन्ड्स बनाता है, शेयरिंग ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स. इसमें इलेक्ट्रॉन शेयर होते हैं बस. ये हम इंशाल्लाह जो हमारा नेक्स्ट लेक्चर होगा वो वहाँ पे हम इंशाल्लाह ये पढ़ेंगे, बॉन्डिंग इन कार्बन. Its valence electrons are 4. Valence electrons means the electrons which are present in outermost shell. Those electrons which are present in outermost shell or in the last shell or in the valence shell, these are called as valence electrons. Here we have 4 valence electrons in carbon. So carbon is tetravalent. Its valency is also 4. This concludes our first topic, that was introduction of carbon. Now our second topic is occurrence of carbon in nature. Carbon occurs in free state as well as in combined state. In free state, it occurs in nature as diamond, graphite, Buckminster fluorine. Free state here means that carbon is not combined with. Remember, free state means carbon is not combined with or chemically bonded to other element. कार्बन किसी और एलिमेंट के साथ नहीं है, ये अकेला है. ठीक है, तो ये इसे हम बोलते हैं फ्री स्टेट. इन combined state, carbon occurs in nature as carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, carbonates, bicarbonates, fossil fuels, organic compounds like carbohydrates, like proteins, etc. So carbon occurs in free state as well as in combined state. So it concludes our second topic as well. We'll see you people in my next lecture. Till then, be safe. Be blessed. Allah Hafiz.